Umbrella plans are, if I can loosely define those, let's say you sign up for United Concordia and you think you're just signing up for United Concordia. But in the little tiny fine print on page 287 of your PPO contract, Darren, do you realize those PPO contracts are that long?
200 and some pages? No kidding.
And little tiny fine print, like little tiny microscopic 6-point print, we can't even read it. It will say, by the way, as a provider of United Concordia, you are also required to participate in these umbrella plans. And there'll be 5 or 6 other umbrella plans. And you need to know that going into it, because you've got to individually resign from each one of the umbrella plans, as well as the parent plan. In this case, the example that I'm using is United Concordia. So if you just resign from United Concordia, you think, okay, now I'm out of it. But then there's this tail of these other 5 or 6 plans that were the umbrella plans. So I'm going to explain how you can, a shortcut to find out these umbrella plans rather than going through your file cabinet to find the printed copy of your PPO plan. I'm sure, doctor, you have a printed copy of that PPO plan. It's in a dusty file cabinet that maybe it's locked and nobody even knows where the key is. Don't bother going through that. Have your insurance coordinator or your office manager contact each plan and ask to speak to a supervisor, and just be transparent. We're considering resigning from your PPO plan. The first question I have is, how much advance notice is required for us to resign? And they are required to give you that information. They can't really give you a runaround. They're required to give you that information. And typically it'll be 30, 60, or 90, most commonly 60 or 90 days. Oh, you have a 90-day notice requirement. And they say, while I have you on the phone, are we contracted with any other umbrella PPO plans underneath yours? And they're also required to give you that. And that's really the shortcut to get that information. Depending on how many plans you're involved in, it'll take some effort on a team member's part to get that information. But they can then use that information to populate that Excel spreadsheet. And by the way, we then use that Excel spreadsheet, the name of every plan, the number of active patients, and the notice period, the resignation notice period. We use that information to craft a very specific, customized strategy for you on the order in which you should resign from plans.